everybody, it's Retro Kid Reviews, and everyone's wondering why the weekend Toku news video was a little late. Mainly because I was at Field of Honor, Ring of Honor Wrestling, and it was really awesome. Back in a minute.
Still can't believe that Seth Green can make a good Leo. Oh, hey everybody. Like I said in the Ring of Honor shot, or take, or whatever, yeah, this is pretty much a very delayed weekend video. To make a long story short, it's basically my reaction to the Chaser news that came out and some rare thing I found out. So without further ado, here is the video itself. Take care, and yeah, honestly, this was a good video episode of the show, actually. Freaking Napoleon, man. Scrolling through my Facebook. Whoa, what the hell? Oh my God! Yes! Anyway, Henshin, you get the point. It's me, Retro Kid Reviews, and holy crap. I know there's other news, so I'm gonna embarrassingly use Google, but I can't believe this might be a thing come January. Tamashii Web exclusive. Tamashii Nations, get on it. But for real, my belt and everything doesn't. It's Chaser getting a Figuarts exclusive. I'm getting this off of the Toku Nation. Link will be down below, and I think any for cards, yeah. Thank you, Kamen 1. Any sort of clip I could find of Chase pretty much being awesome. For those who don't know, I kinda like Chase, like a lot. Excuse me one minute, I gotta really get Kamen 1 to get something. In the meantime, as a Figuart, possibly Tamashii Web exclusive, it sounds kind of worth it in the end, because I don't know if you noticed over the last couple of months since while watching Drive, I've been a huge Chaser fan when he was still an anti-writer, and now possibly getting that romance with Kirigo. I doubt it story-wise, but if next week's episode sounds anything like it, it's both hilarious to pretty much awesome. Anyway, you get the point. I'm also going to leave the Owens link because, like I said, there's something I found late last night that kind of got my attention. For those who don't know, Kabuto's actor apparently speaks fluent English, and surprisingly, that has gotten Lena Dunham's attention, surprisingly. I know. Where the hell's Google, for starters? On my link thread. Yeah. And people say, oh, just get Windows 10. No, don't, no. Back in a minute. I'm gonna just... Yeah, I kind of realized this is getting a little harder than it looks, but trust me, long story short, he might get starring girls, and actually, the edit might be worth it. You might need a minute to understand what the hell's going on, like myself. Good news and bad news. Good news, I found the source link. Bad news on Oren's, and it's got a boatload of copyright claims from the Facebook himself. Basically, the blog pretty much had a report on Facebook that they got copyright claims. So technically, Google pretty much is having a bit of a mini rant feud thing going on with them. Let me get back on. Oh, back in action, by the way. Sorry about that. So, long story short, to make a weird, confusing mess out of the whole situation, and me trying to resituate on what I just found out, and I think you too, the actor who plays Kamen Kabuto, I hate to say this, I'm not really good with past writer names. To be honest, look at Decade. Just look at Decade. I can't pronounce your name. However, I have seen Goldstorm. Oh, did I see Goldstorm this week? Oh, that fight with Garo. I know he found a way out to cheat death, but who cares? That was worth it. I tried to be with the Decade fans that are trying to, like, salvage the story. I couldn't. With World 1, Kuga. Just saying. I'm just saying. But he's in villain mode. I should have saw it coming. Anyway, that's my brief synopsis on that. And eventually I'll do a series finale review on that. On R&D, to be honest with you. That whole thing is on R&D now. Shit is getting good. Anyway, back on the weird side with HBO. Lena Dunham's Girls signed this guy to basically do a guest spot for the next season. I think they're, like, 5 seasons in. I have tried to watch this when this was new. Technically, it's still new. I've tried. Believe me, I've tried understanding it, like, with my friends, or, like, young adult friends, or basically around my cousins that are in this kind of artsy vibe. It's weird, I guess, if you have a girlfriend, maybe. Oh! He confirmed it on, I think, his Instagram. Holy crap. When Oren's post gets back on, he'll say that, or his staff will say that, the actor is, fluent in English, so whoever or whatever subplot he's going to be doing that season is totally worth it. Is it worth for me to hate watch it? As a guy, and now a fan writer in my case, who has to respect some, if not all, writers, the man who walks the path of heaven himself, hell yeah, I'm listening through it. Is it gonna be crazy in the end? Yeah, this is HBO, and yeah, this is Girls. So, to palate cleanse what I just read and informed you, J Fusion found an amazing fan post. For everyone who remembered last couple of summers when people were just fan posting anime openings to Attack on Titan, and pretty much everything to Attack on Titan, they pretty much committed. Everyone just caved and said, let's just do Avengers. So I'm gonna leave that in the card above here. Thanks, Camera 2. And anyway, this is Retro Kid of Retro Kid Reviews, and again, I'm also gonna leave a link to Chase's Figuart. I don't have any other photos other than Toku Nation. There'll probably be more links later down the road. He's slated for a January 2016 release. For those who can get him on, like, Amazon Japan, Celltrex, I'm looking at you. Totally worth reviewing if I could get him. Pre-order if you can. If you could pre-order him, do it. He's worth, if you got the Machine Chaser, if his in his, sorry, I don't know what he calls his bike. I keep forgetting, but the Ride Chaser, I'll call that for now. Yeah, it's totally worth pairing that. I think my belt's freaking out too. Just seeing him in the act so far in, like, this grainy photo. Let me get a zoom in on that. The axe looks good. The articulation looks fine so far. And if you could do a tire change, like I think the main toy line is doing for the kids, yeah. And the belt so far looks like a spot-on representation of my belt, at least on my copy. I don't really know. So yeah, take care. And he was the man who walked the path of heaven, Oren's, and now has to fight the ever-loving battle of Google. And so too will Kabuto, understanding, I think, Liam Dunham. Oh, and Liam Dunham, if you're watching this, hi. I do this for a living. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into, right? Later. That was some cooking you had there.